Hello students, today we shall do your chapter 7 of your grammar trove book, Adverbs. Now in this chapter students, we shall learn what are adverbs, how to identify and use adverbs, how to form adverbs, and what are the different types of adverbs. Now starting, let us look at your textbook. Pass me the chocolate, please, Pragya said sweetly. I am the fastest runner in school, Imran replied proudly. Now what do these pictures show? How did Pragya speak? Sweetly. And how did Imran reply? Proudly. Right again. Now the word sweetly says more about the verb said, and the word proudly says more about the verb replied, isn't it? Now here, let us go back to the sentences again. Pass me the chocolate, please, Pragya said sweetly. So in this sentence, what is the verb here? Said. And what is the word which is adding some meaning to the verb said? Sweetly. That means Pragya is speaking sweetly, or she is requesting to pass the chocolate sweetly. So it is, adverb here is sweetly. In the next sentence, I am the fastest runner in school, Imran replied proudly. Replied is the verb, and what is being said to magnify or give some more meaning to the verb replied? Proudly. Imran proudly says that he is the fastest runner in school, or Imran proudly replied that he was the fastest runner in school. So sweetly and proudly are adverbs which add more meaning to the verbs said and replied. Next, an adverb is a word which tells us more about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So as we know, verbs are doing words, adjectives are describing words, and we will study what are adverbs. So adverb adds more meaning to a verb, adjective, or another adverb. It can go before or after the word it qualifies or gives meaning to. Many adverbs end in ly. Please remember, mostly all the adverbs end in ly. But remember that not all adverbs end in ly. Not all adverbs end in ly. Mostly all adverbs end in ly. For example, Amit finished his homework quickly. Which is the verb here, children? Finished. What is the adverb? Quickly. So how did he finish his work? Quickly. So quickly is the adverb here. The woman angrily shouted. What is the verb in the sentence? Shouted. How did she shout? Angrily. So angrily is the adverb which gives more meaning or qualifies the verb shouted. The rain stopped suddenly. Stopped is the verb. Suddenly is the adverb. So in tidbits, an adverb describes how, who, or when something was done. Now forming adverbs. How do we form adverbs? Adverbs can be formed from nouns, adjectives, and verbs. What are nouns? Now how do we form adverbs? Adverbs can be formed from nouns, adjectives, and verbs. Noun is any naming word of a name, place, animal, or thing. Adjective is a describing word, and verb is a doing word. Now, nouns, beauty, adjective for beauty is beautiful, but adverb for beauty becomes beautifully, where we are adding ly. And success, adjective successful, adverb successfully. Anger, noun, adjective angry, adverb angrily. Noun fool, adjective foolish, adverb foolishly. Verb continue, adverb becomes continuously. Adverb for verb know becomes knowingly. Now adverbs modify the meanings of adjectives. Example, this is a very sour orange. Now what is the noun here? It is orange. The noun is orange. How is the orange? It is very sour. Very sour. Sour is the adjective which is describing the noun orange, and very is the adverb which is describing the sour orange. Rudra is extremely clever, which is the noun here, Rudra. How is Rudra? He is extremely clever. So the adverb here is extremely. Adverbs modify the meanings of verbs. That means they add more meaning to the verbs. Next, most adverbs end with the ly as we have read. Now, examples. She speaks softly. In this, speaks is the verb, softly is the adverb. He ran fast. Ran is the verb and fast is the adverb. Now students, like I told you, most adverbs end with the ly, but not necessarily all adverbs will end with the ly. So fast is also an adverb without ly. There is no word called fastly. It is only fast. Adverbs modify the meanings of other adverbs as well. Examples, Somya worked quite nicely. So this is the word which is modifying the meaning of the adverb nicely. How do we know this is a adverb? Because it ends with ly. He reads very carefully. Carefully is the adverb, and the adverb which is modifying the meaning to a greater extent of carefully is very. So he reads very carefully. Now worksheet 1. Now complete the sentences given below by choosing adverbs from the brackets. I have just found the box. Aditi said brightly, easily or happily. Now students, to know what will be the correct adverb, we need to first understand the meanings of these words. Now, I've just found the box. Aditi said brightly. Brightly means to dazzle or shine or to illuminate or to light up. Easily means without any difficulty. Happily means to be pleased. So what could Aditi be? She could be happy. I've just found the box. Aditi said happily. Next, the wind is very strong. Isha cried. Now, the word cried, let us see whether these three options means anything related to cried. Anxiously, to be worried or afraid. Breezily means in a happy, confident or relaxed way. Wearily means to be very tired or exhausted. So the wind is very strong. Isha cried worriedly or anxiously is the correct answer. Now, let me stomp on that can, Pinku said. Stomp means to apply pressure and crush something. So what are the options? Dreamily, to imagine something pleasant. Crushingly means violently or forcefully or powerfully. And what is the other one? It is excitedly, in a happy and enthusiastic way. So will Pinku stomp on that can excitedly? No. Pinku will stomp on that can crushingly. That means violently or forcefully or powerfully. Now number 4. I need to drink water, Samuel said. Now, is it eagerly, carefully or thirstily? Now, when there is a need to drink water, that means you are thirsty. So, let us first understand the meanings of eagerly. Eagerly means used to emphasize a strong desire to do or have something. Carefully means cautiously or to avoid any harm or errors. Thirstily means in a way that shows the need to drink. That means I need to drink water, Samuel said thirstily. Now, look both ways before you cross the road, Mr. Day said dash. Concernedly, excitedly or carefully. Concernedly in a way that shows your concern or that you are worried about somebody's well-being. Excitedly means in a happy and enthusiastic way. Carefully means cautiously. So look both ways before you cross the road, Mr. Day said concernedly, because crossing the road is a very important thing to do. While crossing the road, you have to be very careful. Therefore, Mr. Day was very concerned. So Mr. Day said concernedly. Now, this apple is ripe, Pratham said. Sourly, in an unfriendly or annoying manner, or thankfully, used to express pleasure or relief at a fortunate outcome, or cheerfully means feeling of happiness. Now this apple is ripe means it is ready to be eaten. That means the outcome is positive. We can eat the apple because it is ripe. So this apple is ripe, Pratham said thankfully, because it is used to express pleasure or relief at a fortunate outcome. What is the fortunate outcome here? That the apple is ripe and it is ready to be eaten. Now next we will come over to adverb of time. Adverbs of time show when an action or something is done or happens. It answers the question when. It is either placed at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. Examples: she has already completed the work. Now it is, so you have to question, has she completed the work? Yes, she has already completed the work. So already is the adverb of time. I saw her walking along the river last week. When did you see her walking along the river? Answers the question. When did you see her walking along the river? I saw her walking along the river last week. So this is again adverb of time, when she saw her walking along the river. I will go for shopping today. This is the answer to the question, when will you go shopping? I will go shopping today is the adverb of time. Now late, now, soon are also adverbs of time. Now underline the adverbs of time in the following sentences. One has been done for you. Now adverbs of time is something to do with time, which answers the question when. So can I do my work later? Later is the adverb of time. Tina is always cheerful. How often is Tina cheerful? Tina is always cheerful. So please underline always. Sheila often goes for swimming in the morning. What is the frequency which Sheila goes for swimming in the morning? Often. It's raining again. Again. Rahul finished the assignment yesterday. When did Rahul finish the assignment? What is giving us the answer as adverb of time? Yesterday. Next, it snowed last evening. When did it snow? It snowed last evening. Sometimes I jog in the park. How often do I jog in the park? Sometimes. The train arrived early. When did the train arrive? The train arrived early is the adverb of time. Now, adverb of place. Adverbs of place show where an action is done or happens or will happen. It answers the question where. Examples: they are standing outside. Where are they standing? They are standing outside. The keys must be around here somewhere. Where could the keys be? The keys could be somewhere around here. So these are the adverbs of places which tell us where an action is done or happens or will happen in the future. It answers the question where. Whereas adverb of time, students, answers the question when. Now, let us do worksheet 3 based on this. Circle the adverbs of place in the following sentences. One has been done for you. The children are playing outside. Where are the children playing? Outside. Reena, come here. Where should Reena come? She should come here. So circle the adverb of place here. The miners are working underground. Where are the miners working? They are working underground. So please circle underground. Please keep the newspaper there. Where should you keep the newspaper? You should keep the newspaper there is the adverb of place. There is a mall nearby. Where is the mall? The mall is nearby. Always these adverbs of place ask the question where. It's raining. Let's go inside. It's raining. Where should we go? We should go inside. We were looking for you everywhere. Where were you looking for me? We were looking for you everywhere. We couldn't find the ball anywhere. We couldn't find the ball anywhere is the adverb of place. Next we come over to adverb of manner. Adverbs of manner show how an action or something is done. Adverb of time when, adverb of place where, adverb of manner how an action is done or something is done. It answers the question how. It is usually placed just after a verb in a sentence. So we will first identify the verb in the sentence. Example, I waited patiently for my turn. Which is the verb here? Waited is the verb. And we know that the adverb of manner is placed just after a verb. So patiently is the adverb of manner placed after the verb waited. Ratan reacted aggressively. Now reacted is the verb or a doing word, and we use the adverb of manner just after reacted. That means aggressively or angrily is the adverb of manner over here. Now worksheet number 4. Help Doris the dolphin to choose the correct adverb from the clue box and fill in the blanks. What are the clues given? Closely, neatly, seriously, rapidly, angrily, foolishly, suspiciously and loudly. Now, choosing from the box, the detective looked at the footprints. What do you think will be the answer? Suspiciously. Why? Because detectives always are suspicious about others' activities. They are always trying to find out in a suspicious manner whether he is the thief or whether he has stolen something. So the adverb used over here is suspiciously. So please put a tick on suspiciously, which is done. Next, Rohan has been training dash for the tournament. Rohan has been training. Now if you are going for an exam, obviously you will be very serious about your examination and you will prepare very seriously. So Rohan has been training seriously for the tournament. Father is trying dash to fix the television. Father is trying seriously to fix the television. The teacher asked Sachin to write neatly. Science is changing rapidly. Rapidly means very fast. The man was behaving foolishly. The man was snoring loudly in the seat next to mine. The teacher was very upset and was scolding. Now scolding is always done angrily. Now this third one, children, father is trying seriously to fix the television and Rohan has been training closely for the tournament. Now adverb of degree or quantity. Adverbs of degree or quantity answer the question to what degree or how much. It is usually placed before an adjective or an adverb. Food is almost ready. It is too dark for us to see anything. I totally disagree with Mary. So let us do a worksheet on adverbs of degree in the following sentences. The concert was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely. I am extremely sorry. Extremely, because it is ending with ly. Sonia is quite strong. That means she is strong to a certain degree, and that degree is quite. Father was totally exhausted by the end of the day. Totally. That means he has reached his peak. The degree is to the extreme degree. He was totally exhausted. The mangoes are very sweet. Very is the adverb of degree or quantity. Next, they are fully prepared for the competition. They are fully prepared. The adverb of degree is they are fully prepared for the competition. Mother is rather busy. Rather is the adverb of degree. She has almost finished her project. Almost means to a certain degree she has finished her project. Now adverb of frequency. Adverbs of frequency answer the question how often. It tells us the frequency of an action that takes place or will take place in the future. Example, he never finishes his homework on time. We always go to school by bus. I visit my sister frequently. We often play Scrabble. Now let us do a worksheet on adverbs of frequency. Lena sometimes goes for swimming. Please underline sometimes. Adverb of frequency, not always. She sometimes goes for swimming. Sneha watches English films occasionally. Occasionally means once in a while. So this is the adverb of frequency at which Sneha watches English films. I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock. I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock. We often play cricket. We often play cricket. My grandparents rarely go out in the evenings. My grandparents rarely go out in the evenings. Sanya visits her cousins frequently. How often does Sanya visit her cousins? Frequently. I always wake up at 6 a.m. What time do I always wake up? I always wake up at 6 a.m. That means every day at 6 a.m. I wake up. That means it is an adverb of frequency always. I rarely go for the movies. I rarely go for the movies. Next we will do interrogative adverb or question. Interrogative adverbs ask questions about time, place, number, manner, quantity and reason and are used at the beginning of direct questions. Why, when, where and how are interrogative adverbs. Direct question and indirect questions, there is a difference which you will learn. How did you do this? Where is Rizwan? When will you reach? Why is he late? These are all direct questions and therefore the interrogative adverbs are used at the beginning of the direct questions. And interrogate means to ask questions. These are all question words. How, where, when and why. Now let us do worksheet 7. Dash are you? How are you? Dash is Lalita coming? When is Lalita coming? Dash were you? Where were you? Dash did you do that? Why did you do that? Dash is your mother feeling? How is your mother feeling? Dash did you meet her? When did you meet her? Dash is she living these days? Where is she living these days? Dash has he done this? How has he done this? Now students, we come to the end of this chapter, adverbs. We identified adverbs, we identified the different kinds of adverbs and how to use them. Now students, if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. I will definitely help you solve the doubts. If you like my video students, please like, share and subscribe to it and keep the notification button on to be notified about when I post my next video for your class. Kindly subscribe students. Thank you.